Hi everyone, it's Josh. I want to give you a quick preview of some of the new landing page design tools we're working on here at KickoffLabs. Love to get your feedback, so respond to this email, video, send us a tweet at KickoffLabs, let us know what you think. Anyway, let's get into it. So what you see here is I've got a completely blank page, and the biggest thing we let you do now is add sections to a page. So let's say I'm creating a new landing page. Okay, I want to have this, this top section for people to sign up. Let me add this feature section in here like this. Let me add another section, and sections are full width, so as I add these sections, you can see that they're full width on this 3-column section. Let me add a footer here, so I can adjust properties of each of the sections. I can move them up or down. I can adjust, if I want to adjust the footer, let's say give it a lighter gray on the background on the footer there, I can do that. And then let's say I want to do something like make this column larger, and I'll make this column on the side a little bit smaller to fit it here. And so now I've got the 3 columns here, and let's say I want to put an image in this one. I can use the new quick insert functionality here. And I can insert, let's say this is a product shot image here, and this section I want to be a little bit taller, so I'll say make this 60%. You can see that now the text is lined up in the center of this image and the product shot around it here. A little bit larger here on the screen so you can see it. And now this section I want it to be more of a smaller headline section, so let me take away this text here. Let me design the content in here and say I want to center all the content here. I want the height to be automatic, so it's not given a specific height in this area. So now I've got kind of two cool sections in here on this page with different headlines. And now let's say I want to have this header section seems a little bit squeezed, so I'm going to design this section, make this a little taller by default. You can still use very specific padding, so I can still come in here and add another 50 pixels if I don't want it just based on the percentage on the top and the bottom for the padding here. And then let's say I want to add an image. We've added some new tools to the images too, so if I give it a background like this bridge, you could always do this overlay color in here to make it a little bit darker, make the text really pop on this, this section of the page. But now I can also, within this text, I can say, oh, you know, I don't want this to be quite so wide, so I'm going to make it 500 pixels. I don't like this, this text section here, so I'm going to delete this one, but I'm going to add a new piece of text from this area here. Pick a text piece, and I'm just going to drop this in here. But it's a lot of text here, so I'm just going to cut some of this text. I just wanted a sentence after the headline in this area here. And then I still don't quite like it that great, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to say I want to put this content in a box. Give the box a little bit of a transparency here, like this. A little bit of transparency, and then I want to move it all to the right or the center or the left. Let's keep it on the right here, like that. Now I've got a nice box that stands out on this section of the page. I've got my nice headline here, a little break to the page here. I've got this section. I could use a little bit more padding down at the bottom of this section here, so if I want to design this, let's go to design it and add some more padding to the bottom. Let's give it 100 pixels of padding, make it a little bit, give it some more space here. This section looks pretty good now. All right, maybe a little bit more padding on the top here in this section, so give this about 50. So you can still be very specific, but you can see you can still throw things together really quickly with KickoffLabs. And I want to have, I like this on the left side better, so I'm going to take this piece of content, move it over there to the left side of the page, and I think that looks a lot cleaner on this page. The other thing that's new is you can now have different sections for different devices. So if I want to take this section, I think really this 3-part section is just a lot for mobile devices, so I don't want this one to show up on phones or tablets, just desktops, and the inverse of which would let you do something just on the phone or tablet only. So if you wanted to have two different header sections, for example, one for mobile, one for tablet, you can do that. So let's save this and let's preview over here. And now you should see on the desktop, I see the whole page that I just built, but on a phone, I should only see this 3-part section here, and then the footer. That other section was gone. Anyway, that's some of the new features and functionality in the designer. Give us a reply, let us know what you think, and look forward to your feedback. Thanks, bye.